So what we're going to do is go through your homework problems and make sure that everybody understands how to do these problems. So if we look at number 1, here is the equation that they gave us. So we need to find the center and the radius first. So if we look at, not that, if we look at the x minus h, we're going to get that the center is 6. If we look at the y minus k, we get that the center is 1. And then when it's radius squared, we're going to get the radius is 3. So if my center is at 6, 1, we're going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 1. And then we're going to use the radius. We're going to count up 3, to the left 3, down 3, and to the right 3, and make our circle. Again, your circles don't have to be perfect, but we want to try to get as close to a circle as we can. Looking at number 2, here is our equation. We want to use that equation to get the center and the radius. Remember, when I look at my circle or my equation, we're always going to do the opposite. So x minus h, so my center is at 2, y minus k, because it's y plus 3, we know that the center is at negative 3. It's equal to r squared, so we're going to take the square root of 36, we get that the radius is 6. So if my center is at 2, so we're going to go over 2, down 3, and then we're going to count 6 each way, up to the left, down and to the right, and connect the dots to get a circle. Looking here at number 5, we've got x minus h and y minus k, so my center is at 9, 4. To get the radius, we're going to take the square root of 400 to get 20. Looking at number 6, x minus h, so because this is because this is positive, the center is going to be at negative 1. Because this is negative, the center is going to be at positive 1. We're going to take the square root of 256. We're going to get the radius is 16. For number 7, again, we're going to look, we've got x minus h, so because this is positive, my center is at negative 6. Remember, we talked about because there's nothing added to that y squared, that y value of the center is 0. We're going to take the square root of 90.25. We get the radius is 9.5. Last one, we're going to do x minus h. So my center is at 2, y minus k, negative 13. For this one, 150 isn't a perfect square, so when I take the square root of it, I'm just going to get a decimal. I rounded it to the nearest hundredth, so 2 decimal places. You might have 12.3, you might have something different, but as long as you're close to 12.25, you're fine. So now we're going to take the center and the radius and we're going to write the equation. So remember, I should probably write this. So I'm going to put it over here. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And that will be on the quiz next week. So we've got x minus 2 squared plus y minus 8 squared equals 9. You have to have the squareds. You have to have the parentheses. We have to have the plus sign. Here, x minus 5 squared plus y plus 13 squared equals 121. For number 3 and 4, we have to be really careful, and I underlined they gave us the diameter. Well, we always need the radius. So this is going to be x plus 9 squared plus y plus 7 squared equals 289 because we have to divide the diameter by 2 to get the radius and then square it. Over here, my center is at negative 8, 0. So we get x plus 8 squared plus y squared. Again, they gave us the diameter is 5. I have to divide that by 2 first to get the radius. Then I'm going to square it to get 6.25. For 13, 14, and 15, the directions say write an equation for the circle shown on the graph in standard form. And this right here, this is standard form. Okay, you'll notice on all 3 of these graphs, I found the center. Again, I know that some of you yesterday in class were having some trouble finding the center. Pick a point and then count. And the center always has to be the same distance from all the sides. For this problem, my center is at negative 3, positive 6. My radius is 2. So here's my equation. X plus 3 squared plus y minus 6 squared equals 4. For number 14, here is my center. So my center is at -1, the radius is 9. So here's my equation. X plus 1 squared plus y plus 1 squared equals 81. And then for number 15, the center is right here. It's at 0, -2. I know the x value has to be a 0 because it doesn't move right or left. We just went down 2. So my center is at 0, -2. My radius is 6. So my equation is going to be x plus 2 plus y plus 2 squared equals 36. We square that radius. I'm going to post another homework worksheet. You're going to work on that, and that is going to be due tomorrow.